Hey guys, I'm back with another video. This is going to be a Seon video, as well as the next one as well. No, turn this light on. There we go. It's a Seon video. He is not my brother, it's called. It's a very straightforward title. It's pretty short, so I'm assuming someone in our house or just someone impersonating her brother. I have no idea, but I guess we'll see. So without further ado, let's go. And there's usually one person that keeps suggesting this, so like he hasn't even in the bed, but obviously I'm gonna keep doing it because, you know.
My twin brother and I were supposed to go on a trip with our father's
Twin
family.
brother.
He was a nice guy, but we rarely visited him.
Mm.
When he did make plans, he usually only invited my brother, so I was stoked to be going too this time. Our uncle volunteered to drop us off. During the car ride, he told us an old story that he heard about. Apparently the lake house we were supposed to go to actually used to be a cemetery that got flooded during a bad storm. My brother and I looked at each other. We were both fans of the paranormal, so this was more exciting than scary for us. Once we got there, we thanked our uncle and approached the lake house.
Well, thanks for telling us
pretty
right
fancy,
when we're going.
but through the walls we could hear the muffled sounds of the rest of our family inside. I knocked on the door, and our aunt opened it. She welcomed us inside, then took us to our room as we settled our things. Most of our family were in and out the kitchen, trying to prepare the barbecue for later tonight. Our dad told us we were free to use the boat for now, since our uncles only used it to go night fishing. He taught us how to use it when we were younger, so no one really said anything once we left on it. The only warning he gave us was to not get into the water, since there was bacteria in there.
You.
My brother and I looked at each other, wondering if our uncle's story about the underwater cemetery was actually real.
So I was underwater.
We drove pretty
it's
far
us.
out. It felt good to feel the breeze in my face.
You can imagine right below you there's some
Until my
dead
brother
people
suddenly
buried.
entered the boat. I looked over at him to see what he was doing, and it looked like he was getting ready to jump in. Neither of us had on life jackets, so I rushed over. By the time I was right behind him, he fell in. Looking over the railing, I watched him sink down. I stood there, waiting for him to come back up and scare me.
But he
But he
didn't.
never did. I stood there for a good 10 minutes, until I finally steered back towards the lake house for help. I must have been speeding, because my dad stood outside with his arms crossed. In my mind, I began thinking about how I was going to explain what happened to my brother. But before I could open my mouth, he began to speak. You guys couldn't listen to the one rule I gave you. Sweat dripped down my face. Why would you let your brother swim in the water? He asked me.
I didn't.
And I bit my lip. How did you know what happened? You were too far out for anyone to see us.
No, true.
Before my dad could continue, a familiar face stepped out into the porch. Ha! I can't believe I beat you swimming back. You suck at driving the boat. My brother chuckled. I watched him closely. How was he here? Even at dinner, he spoke the same jokes he usually did and got along with everyone. I tried to catch him slipping up, but nothing seemed out of the ordinary. He even knew all our family's inside jokes. He sounded like my brother, talked like him, and even stood like him. But that thing was most definitely not my brother. I know this for certain, because I'm the one who pushed my brother into the lake. I watched him get pulled down, and heard the sounds of him drowning as he begged for me to grab his hand.
What?
The thing in this house is not my brother, because my brother is dead.
Because you killed him. What the fuck? I see. That's why I like about Seon. Like, you know, it's like you don't really expect it, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, I pushed him in. I'm the murderer. Okay, well, that's not sus at all. That's totally normal. It's totally not normal. That's totally not sus at all. I don't even know what to say to that. That's scary. So someone's basically impersonating her brother because he's dead. You killed your brother and now someone's impersonating your brother? How would that even happen? Like, how would that even, you know what I mean? Like, he drowns and then what, just like some backup already? Like, oh yeah, you know, like he's dead now, so now I have to be him. What? Like, how does that make any sense to me? Cause like, even if he had like someone that looks exactly like him, why would he just appear out of nowhere when he just dies? Like, you know what I mean? That makes no sense. I don't know if you guys are like referring, like if I die and someone that looks exactly like me is just gonna randomly be at my house. Like, first of all, they're not gonna know I'm dead. First of all, they probably don't know I exist. That I same, you know, they're not gonna know I exist, so it doesn't make any sense to me. So I have no idea how that's even possible, but whatever. that's gonna be it for this video. Please let me know if you guys understood this. Well, I understood it, but if you have any like theories or whatever, but yeah. Let me know what you guys thought, if you guys liked it, if you guys want me to do more Seon, I still will. I think it gets like a fair amount of views as well, so that's obviously good. If you guys like it and watch it, then of course I'll do videos to it, but if it gets no views, then there's no point, right? But that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, peace out, and see you in the next one. Peace out.